It's been really dry here lately, so we've been saying we have to moisturize our insides, which was joke 1 for the day that I forgot to put on camera. And the second joke was that the theme for today is caffeinated and aspirinated. Gotta make sure I remember that one in 10 years, because that's a good one. In our last video, we made significant headway on the drywall in the bedroom while battling a late season massive snowstorm. When gale force winds and cold temperatures pushed us to sleep in the house for a week, impacting our sleep, we forged ahead nonetheless, getting the house one step closer to livable. Which brings us to this week.
All right, good morning, friends. I didn't really record this morning. Oh, I didn't at all because I just kind of forgot. But anyways, today all I did was put up some anchor points for the drywall, which I should have done when I was framing, but I didn't. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a future problem for Brian. So, future Brian problem, that's what I call him. But yeah, we're moving forward. Yesterday we took a much needed day off. We talked about, I was like, man, I really want to work, but I better take a break before my body forces me to. So we took the day off. We did a little bit of mental planning and stuff, but not really physical labor. So happy Mother's Day. You know, it was last week now, but that was yesterday, which I'm talking about. But yeah, let's press on with this. All right, we're in the mechanical room. Let me find a little cover up whenever the room is all finished, and then we have another couple of pipes here too. So, hot water heater, this side, softener here. Pretty much it. We might put the vacuum. I'm gonna go ahead and start mudding. I did some research. We have everything we need to get at least this tape started. Why am I starting here? A couple reasons. It'd be cool to get this room done so we can have hot water. And actually, I don't really need hot water. Have the water softener, have that system going. Boom, done. Biggest reason, this room is very important. Aesthetically, not so much. So this is where I can, you know, learn, make mistakes. Probably gonna be mudding, taping off and on for a couple weeks. We need to move in. I'm ready. I'm done with the RV life. Friends, family,
Acquaintances of the internet.
Yes. Hello.
Hello. Today,
More drywall. It's
more
fun.
drywall.
You know, we took the, I wouldn't say that we took the last 2 days off, but we took the last 2 days off from building.
Yeah.
We went to the Springs, picked up, what we really needed was a Costco run and Trader Joe's run. And we're like, well, it's really close to when we need everything else, so we picked up some stuff for the bathroom. So yeah,
Some tile.
Mm-hmm.
The Schluter.
The Schluter.
The Schluter system.
Yeah, and we'll go over that when we actually start installing it.
Yep.
It's pretty neat because I wouldn't say it's like drywall, but we're gonna build the showers. Not, you know, it's like a combination between a shower and like putting up drywall in a way. So
that'll be fun.
It'll be fun to get it done.
It'll be fun to get it done.
Yeah. And today I have Chelsea's help, so we're gonna do some of the higher points of the drywall in the living room. Mm-hmm. Hopefully the bathroom. If you ask me what I want to do, I don't want to do anything. I want to go.
Nothing.
I want to relax, chillax. I went to the chiropractor, and they're like, "You're probably going to be in pain tomorrow or tonight and tomorrow." And I woke up. I'm like, God.
Like being hit by a car.
Yeah, I haven't been a chiropractor in a long time, so I got an adjustment.
The theme of today is we don't want to do it, but we want to get it done.
Needs to be done. I'm excited to get it done. This room's already done with drywall.
Let's take a little
That
tour.
one's done.
Let's like show.
We gotta do more mud. Slap a little mud up there.
Slapping the mud.
So all the seams in here are taped, right?
I think so.
Yeah, they're all taped. Gotta go over screws again. And we have the half bath. So we did pick up the tile for the half bath. And the light has been sitting in Chelsea's sister's garage for a few months now.
Yeah.
So we grabbed those, and then yeah, we have the sink in the storage, but I'm gonna build a little, I'm gonna basically put a thing there to put the sink on, and then yeah, we'll have a half bath to use. I would say I'm having fun.
Sure.
I would say if I was having fun, I would say.
On that cheery note, let's go put up some drywall. Totally having fun here. Okay, so the front wall is done in the kitchen. We're gonna move into the bathroom where we're actually doing laundry. That's the sound you hear. And yeah, so we need to clean up in here. We're gonna do that in a second. We're gonna do up there, because obviously that would be really hard to do if, you know, Brian was working by himself. So we're gonna do that, and then I think we'll call it a day, because, you know, it's Sunday, but laundry is going too. So let's do a little cleaning first before we try and get some work done in here. Okay, we're done. Just kidding. The whole top row of the front wall is done though. Which,
For one little sliver, I'll do it myself.
except for one tiny little sliver. You probably can't actually see.
Yeah.
But we'll do that later.
Like a foot.
Yeah. Another day, perhaps.
I think we have a good game plan to move into the house officially this summer, and unofficially very soon.
Unofficially very soon.
Yeah. We're gonna do some mud tape all day. We're gonna do our horizontals first, and then I have some drywall places, as you can see, right around here. Actually, that's the cabinet, so it's actually gonna be above the cabinets, and then the bathroom. So here's the dog. Let's see if we can get her to go through the dog door. Come on, Kona. You can do it. Come on, you can do it. Yay! Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on through. Come on through. Push through. Push through. Come on. Come on. And I think I just like looked at the biggest size dog door. I didn't really consider the size. Jazz can fit through that door, but it's definitely awkward. It's really for Kona when she wants to go in and out as she pleases, but I was surprised to see that Jazz will use it more than Kona. We're gonna do some mud. I'm gonna drink some coffee, and we're gonna have a good day. I hope you do too. finished taping in the bedroom. Yeah, it took all day. I am slow. I'm not going for speed. I'm not going for perfection. I'm going for pretty good. And that speed was still pretty slow. But you know, it was comfortable. It felt good pace. Saw this at the hardware store and I picked it up. It's pretty neat. This is what I used on the corners. And so this side would be the outside. There's words on it. I don't know if you can, it's readable on camera, and this side's the inside side. So cool thing about it, this one can be used on outside and inside 90-degree corners. And I used just drywall tape the first time. I might even use mesh tape, which is not what you use on corners at all. So don't use mesh. I have the mesh here. It's probably the same one from a long time ago. Somehow it's still here. I don't even know how I was pulled out. I think I just like saw it. Like, I'm not using it. And then we're using fiber fuse on all of our, you know, flat joints, hand taping. But we got this room done. I thought today, I told Chelsea, I was like, look, man, I'm just gonna do horizontals, and I'll just do it throughout the house wherever there's drywall, and I'll come back with verticals. One reason I was doing it that way was because I was scared that I was gonna damage the tape. I ended up just doing this whole room. So we did verticals, the rest of the horizontals up there, some of the screws, even though I'm gonna use a different top coat. So, you know, I'm gonna go eat some dinner, late dinner, shower, go to bed, and repeat. Probably gonna work out there. Actually, I wanna do second coats in the bathroom and the mechanical room. That was what was planned for today, but here we are. It's all good. You know, progress, that's all we need, progress.
That is almost everything for the kitchen. You're like, oh, there's a whole wall not done. That's where the cabinets go. You don't waste drywall behind the cabinets. Duh. As if I know what I'm talking about.
We will put like a backing on it, like a support, but it comes with a bracket, but we're gonna support the bracket. So it was suggested that we put like split plywood on top. One reason I'm not doing that is because I don't want to knock the measurements out for what we gave the people who designed the kitchen, helped us design the kitchen. So it's like if I put a ½ inch, I don't want it to knock it out ½ inch in the other direction. So we're gonna put it in the wall instead. No, extra work, but it should be strong, hopefully.
Luckily, we have a holiday weekend coming up. It's a holiday for some people, I guess. I don't know. Not for me.
What is up? What is up? So today is Friday. Goodness gracious. Time is flying by. We are in front of the mechanical room. I'm going to go ahead and sand it. I have my sander here. I'm going to use an electric one. I've used the one that you have by hand. Not for me. I'm going to use the electric one. I'm going to let it do some work. So. All right, I finished sanding in there, and I finished, and I was like, that's very dusty. I knew it was going to be dusty. It was very dusty, and I looked at the ground, and I was like, yeah, it's too dusty. This part I already vacuumed up. This part I have not. And then I realized I forgot to turn the vacuum on when I was sanding, so it was connected to the sander. So lo and behold, let's see if the bathroom is better.
Part of me is like, am I this dusty or is it just the camera? Whew. Today we are heading into the bathroom. It's the one room besides the closet that doesn't have any drywall. So it makes sense that we need to do the drywall. Got some cleaning up to do.
I'm ready to be done.
So ready to be done. I feel like we're at the point, like, you know, in Lord of the Rings when Sam and Frodo are like trying just to get up Mount Doom and they're just like crawling and they're like, ah, we're like right here. But we're also like really done from like the whole journey ahead. That's where I feel like we are. It's like from the outside, you're like, you're so close. But it's like, yeah, but there's also like the 95% like before now that's made us tired. So.
Okay, so we still have good enough.
Good enough. It's first day of a long weekend of work.
It's been a long weekend.
Getting this room walled in will make the house feel like really a house.
That was the goal for the week, was to finish drywalling and having some mud up on a lot of the walls.
That's true. So we might still
So,
hit that. Yeah.
we probably hit it because, I mean, you could do it. Sometimes you just gotta just work.
Day one of the long weekend. Done. Day two of the long weekend. Very exciting.
Yeah. Yesterday we didn't really hit it that hard, I don't think.
Nah.
I don't even think we're hitting it the hardest today. It's just like kind of like consistent, you know?
It's a marathon.
Progress. Yeah, it's a marathon. And I've never ran one and I have no interest in it, so.
Endurance is key.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all you need to know.
It's definitely something we've been practicing for the past 4.5 million years of our lives.
At least 5.
Yeah, and we've been married for 6, because so you can imagine the first year.
I can't imagine the first year.
I can't either, I remember. What are you doing today, Chelsea?
Today is an exciting day because I'm going to be priming, painting.
Probably both, because it's
Primering.
like an hour.
I don't know what the verb is. Yeah,
Priming.
I will be priming the half baths while Brian is doing some prep work for more work in the regular bathroom, the full bath, I guess.
So I am
what are
going
you
to put all the blocking in. If you're familiar with any like waterproofing for bathrooms or whatever, the Schluter system. Schluter. And it's all orange, just like Chelsea's shirt today. I almost wore that today too.
It's got paint on it, so I figured I'd
There you go.
wear it again.
Yeah. QWERTY board, 1/2 inch, needs to be on a wall that's 16 inches on center. Ours are 24. So I'm going to put some blocking in there to make up for the difference, and then we'll have an attachment point for everything for the shower system. And if you ever are using the QWERTY board, they have 3/4 inch that can be 24 inches on center. We had access and the funds for the 1/2 inch. We budgeted for the 1/2 inch, and then I learned I was like, oh, I better learn how to install it. I'm like, oh shoot. So that was you know, I think it was a pre-educated plan. That's what I call it. So it's like I just wasn't aware, and so
So we're gonna make it work.
yeah, so we'll make it work. Hey, this is the first. Well, we painted the door.
Oh, inside though. This is
The first thing inside.
First thing
Yeah.
inside.
It's like,
That's a milestone.
yeah, I never thought we would get to it. Just kidding.
No, I really didn't actually.
Can't wait. I think the day I really am excited for is when the ceiling and all the walls are painted. The ceiling's done.
Basically when it's just like the fun stuff that people do like on the weekend or maybe for like a week project, and then like it's us doing it, and it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
we have a house. We're just like making it look nice.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Right now we're almost to the point where it feels like a
Almost
house.
there. Yeah.
Almost. Let's go.
It's fun though.
Yeah. First, I shall be brushing the walls to remove the drywall dust. Very important. Very important job today. Okay, so we are using a mineral-based paint, but for this finish in this room, we're actually just gonna be using a regular old primer. I got this from our local Ace, all-purpose. Paint always goes everywhere, of course. But it is primed. It's really hard to tell in here because it's light, I apologize, but like, it's obviously painted. Hey-yo. I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit to give my arms a break. Maybe see if Brian needs help. I didn't know, but the mechanical room is also ready to be primed. So I'm gonna do that now. I just swept and vacuumed everything. I forgot to mention that we are going with the mineral primer in this room because we will be doing the lime wall paint. All right, mechanical room is primed with the mineral primer, not your typical latex, acrylic, whatever. Did it feel different when I was putting it on? No. It didn't smell like paint though, which was pretty cool. So when you kind of like put your nose into the 3.5 gallon bucket we have, didn't have a strong odor. So the half bath does smell like paint. The mechanical room really doesn't. Kind of interesting. We'll see if the actual paint itself feels different than the primer, but the primer itself went on pretty much like regular paint does. The only thing I noticed is the coverage did also seem to be better than the traditional primer I used in the half bath, but that could be because it was a rather inexpensive primer and this mineral primer was actually very expensive in comparison. So, I don't know. Take with that what you will. Doing things.
Yeah, so I remember whenever I was like, oh, I'll put ply in there. It would have been way faster just to do that. But it also would have been faster if we put ply on the studs. Mm-hmm. I mean, that would have been, we'd be done already. I should have. The reason I didn't is because every time we put something on the wall, like on the wall, we just lose that square footage. So literally, I mean, we're talking inches, but after a while, it's going to be a little more cramped in here than I really want it. Not that it's going to be cramped, it's plenty of room. But, you know, I have the time. Just put it in the wall. Everything should be able to attach very strongly. And it's very strong. It's not even attached to this board. So this board's on the other side of the wall.
Sleepy girl. Oh, well, good girl. You can go back to sleep. Are you ready to see the color you picked out?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Whoa.
So this is a velvet wall paint from JH Wall Paints. We got it online. I discovered this like years ago, and I was like, well, whenever we can, we're using this paint. All right, Chelsea finished painting the half bath.
Woo!
And I can tell you right now, oh, we got some break. I can tell you right now, the camera and the lighting does not give it justice. So
look at the difference in color when you point the light on it.
Yeah,
that's like,
it's kind of like a hunter green.
Yeah.
I don't know what was the name of the what do they call it?
It was like 156.
Okay, 156 on JH.
Or yeah.
JH Walls Paints. Wall paint.
Yeah.
So another thing I could say is that as we go on with this build, there's going to be a lot of aesthetic choices that Chelsea and I make. How do I say this without being rude? There's going to be some aesthetic choices that some people might disagree with, and everyone's welcome to disagree with it, because this is a world where there's so many different choices and so many different things that people like and some people don't like. And I can tell you right now, we make choices based on a couple things, especially when it comes to aesthetic.
Yeah.
First, do we like it? Chelsea and I. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's pretty much the end of the list. Yeah.
That's it. Do we like it?
Cost, maybe?
Yeah, cost and time. Anyways, so I would kind of say it has a flat, you were describing it as a flat finish.
Yeah, it's very matte.
It's very matte, but there's a little bit of, not about texture, but
Dimension?
yeah, I mean it is a texture, but it's not a texture because it's not like there's something in it. It was a skin.
Yeah, you feel it. It's
yeah, you feel it. It's already dry.
But what you see on the camera is definitely not what it looks like in person. I just want to
No.
emphasize that. Even like I just tried to take a picture. It looks
way different.
It looks like Kelly green on camera. In
Mhm.
person, it's very like
It's like,
sagey. It'll be cool. I'm excited to see the second coat.
yeah,
Probably tomorrow.
yeah.
24 hours.
Was it? Is it overnight? 12 hours.
Oh, 12 hours. Okay,
12
so maybe
hours
tomorrow
or overnight.
morning. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll
Yeah.
get out here and paint.
3 a.m.
3 a.m. Let's go. Absolutely not. I don't wake up at 3 a.m. for anyone. Just to finish off the day, I did a second coat of the mineral primer here in the mechanical room. Apparently you're supposed to do 2 coats on fresh drywall. So we may need to go buy more of that, which sucks because it's really expensive, but we want it to look really good. So yeah, this is a room now. The reason we're prioritizing the mechanical room as well is because if we get that done, the floor needs to be tiled and stuff, we can finally get the water heater and water softener in there, which will just, you know, help like free up the space in the living area, which will be good because then we can start working on the ceiling and all that stuff. So things are happening. Feels good to paint. That is wild. I can't believe we're painting in our house. Like, this is crazy. Good morning, day 3, the long weekend. We're gonna do some more painting, some more bracing, hopefully get to drywall. Yeah, let's go, I guess. I don't know. That's pretty much it. All right, we're gonna be doing the crosshatch technique here. Added a little water to the paint. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so again, lighting is terrible in here. Got lots of paint on my face. It is very interesting to paint that way because I'm used to painting walls with traditional paint. And yeah, it's once you kind of like go loosey-goosey, it's fun. I will say the brush itself is very heavy because my grip strength got really tired halfway through. You can kind of see, again, on camera this looks terrible. In person though, it's really cool. Again, it's not Kelly green. It's mossy. It's the light. It's the light. So yeah. We are starting the next room. This is the mechanical room. 2 different colors in the main living area with lime slurry. We have like an off-white kind of milky color, and then this kind of like taupey, warm beige. I don't really know how to describe it. And the colors don't have names, they just have numbers. So we're doing something like 103 and 501. I don't know. In this room, we're not gonna do both layers, and we're also not doing the slurry just to conserve those materials for the living space, but we are going to test out the top coat, which is the darker color, I think. Is that right? Are we doing the top darker?
The base, yeah, is darker.
The base is darker. Okay, so we're starting with the base color on here just to see what it looks like. This is also a hard one to see on camera.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Weird seeing like Chelsea would have come in here and she'd be like, you know, I'd come in here and there's a drywall up, and the next day there's tape up. It looks different in the room, and you mud it and it looks like, wow, that's a room. And then when she primed it the other day, I mean, I was like, damn, yeah,
It's a room.
it's a room. It's pretty cool, you know.
Now it's a painted room.
Now it's a painted room, so.
As we barrel through the end of this build with nothing but sheer determination and caffeine to fuel ourselves, we want to say thanks to everyone who watches our videos, especially the folks who have been around since the beginning. If you'd like to support us, consider hitting that subscribe button or becoming a Patreon member. Patreon and YouTube members get behind-the-scenes access to some of the things that just don't make it into our videos. You can find out more in the description box below. Join us next time as we get this house taped, mudded, and painted. No spring here, I guess. I don't know.
My allergies, all the dogs are feeling it though. So I didn't really think about allergy season at all, like not one bit. So, and then I made a mistake. I told Chelsea, I was like, hey, when you go to Costco, get me some allergy medicine. I was thinking, yeah, get some allergy medicine, but Costco size. And she's just like, yeah, he told me to get allergy medicine. So then I see it and I'm like, well, this is like 4 years worth, and this is gonna expire before I get to use it. But if anyone needs allergy medicine, I'm more than willing to send you some Nasacort. I've got 3 more bottles.